Time again. Time for me to say, Ipswich Kart Club, let's get ready to rumble. 4SS time. Here they come. And that looks like Hayden Nissen in the Nitro kart. Takes his way round. As they all gingerly just bring these carts round. We're going to get the wave. We are from Scotty. So is Kev. We get the wave from the team SB Tools boys. And just as they come out, it starts spitting. Oh boy. On track, we've got Nissen, Lowry, Bolton, Pierce, Palmer and Davis. And for God's sake, make that rain go away. I've not got my brolly up. I'm not ready. Round they come. I'm going to do this in the wet. Bugger it. Round we come then. Nissen will be from the pole. Lowry will start alongside. Bolton will start on the second row with Scotty Pierce. Third row will be Palmer and Davis. As they all head round, now they will start the formation lap. Remember, some of these guys are very experienced four-stroke racers. In particular, Nissen, Lowry, Pierce and Palmer and Davis are all very experienced. Bolton has come back into it. He used to race in the SEK series. Now he's come back into the 4SS. We will take the short course. Round they come. Pierce puts his hand up. The 87 of Colin Palmer in those unfamiliar colours goes round. And the rain is starting to team down. I might have to get prepared yet. We'll have to see who will get the whole shot. 8 laps on the board for these guys. We're about to go green light racing. Let's just hope this clears. But we're about to go and get 8 laps of 4SS racing underway. Ipswich Kart Club, away we go. No sliding, but Nissen gets the whole shot. Side by side behind him, all gingerly go through. Global Hub into DPE Superstore. But Nissen it was who got the whole shot. Big slide from Nissen. Right behind him it is Gabrielle Lowry hanging on. Behind them it's the flyer. The number 42 I think it is Bolton. On he continues head through RH. Guys, got round. Big slide. Pierce goes up to third. Bolton's in fact right behind him. Kev Davis is just behind them. We are on the second flying lap of the 4SS's. And it is Hayden Nissen, son of Craig, who's holding on to the lead at the moment as he goes through DTE. The starting second flyer. Down the back straight he goes. It is Nissen, Lowry, Pierce, Bolton, Palmer, Kinder and Davis on track. Kinder was unclassified in that 40. Now he is classified. So I'm not quite sure what was going on with Reese's timing system. But over the line comes the flyer. Hayden Nissen, very experienced in that number 95 kart. Unfamiliar colours, remember, to his SEK days. Right behind him, Gabrielle Lowry hanging on for grim death. And can Scotty Pierce catch her? Round they go through Global Hub, making their way into DPE Superstore. Nissen goes through. Big slides from these karts. Through goes Lowry's gone round. Gabrielle Lowry's lost it. Now she's facing the wrong way and not going to get it on track. Back to 4th place for Gabrielle Lowry. Disaster. Oh, big slide from Davis. He's hanging on. This could be drama this time round. They're all trying to get used to the conditions. Boy, oh boy, but can Hayden Nissen hang on at the front? 2 laps completed. Scotty Pierce in pursuit. Down to DTE goes. Nissan's cleared off and Lowry's gone round again. Gabrielle Lowry struggling in the conditions. Back we come then. Hayden Nissen already gone through Howard's. A 1:11.040 to Hayden Nissen. It is Nissen out front as he goes over the line to complete his 3rd lap. Through he goes, through Freem, onto Global Hub. Now he'll head into DPE Superstore. Back towards us. In the one fixed plumbing flip-flop he goes. Holding on to the lead. Hayden Nissen. Then it will be Scotty Pierce who comes through next. Through goes Pierce, just holding on to that drive line. Now Colin Palmer trying to catch up. Palmer in pursuit. So is Ryan Bolton in that 42. Ryan Bolton doing his best to hold on to the front three. On they continue, Davis and Lowry. Now hard at it. Can Lowry go? Oh, Davis round the outside of Lowry. Davis is not going to give up. Side by side up towards Patrice's. Looks over the shoulder. Lowry's going to give it back. Oh, round again. Gabrielle Lowry does a pirouette. That's what we call a triple salto in the business. Lowry, 3 times she's gone round, and now she's going to have Kinder all over the back of her. Round, oh, she just holds on that time. Boy, oh boy, that was mighty close. But we'll wait here for the leader. Round he comes back towards us. It is the flying number 95, Hayden Nissen, holding on to the lead in this race. Next up it will be the flying 48, Scotty Pierce, the Birdman of Ipswich. Through he goes, twitching that steering wheel. Can Colin Palmer catch him? He is doing his level best. A big slide there from Bolton. Bolton slides his way through. And now it is that number 2 of Kev Davis finally gets his way past Bolton. He's hanging on. He's not showing on the timing though. I've got Kev Davis with no timing showing. Not quite sure why that is. Larry's right behind him. Kinder hasn't quite caught them. Up they come to Patrice's. This time, Larry, she's virtually sideways in Patrice's. This is a value watch. Gabrielle Lowry has virtually drifted away around this entire track. Back to the leader though, Hayden Nissen, a huge lead. It is enormous. He is not going to get caught. Hayden Nissen ragging that number 95 Nitro kart. Scotty Pierce hanging on just in front of Colin Palmer. The Molecule driver hanging on to 3rd. Given that these races are random, he could come back at him later on. Expect to see something later on. Through goes Bolton in that 42 kart. Now it will be the number 2 of Davis, but not quite sure whether he's going to get a DNF in this one, because he is definitely not showing. Reese Kinder slides his way through into Electro. Now he's into RHQ. They've all managed to keep it on track. I mean, thinking that Gabrielle Lowry's gone round 3 times. She's doing mighty well to be where she is. She's had all sorts of slides, so they've completed 5 laps. Back towards me comes the leader, Hayden Nissen. Doing a fabulous job out front is Hayden. Doing everything he needs to do to hold on to the lead of this race. Scotty Pierce has no answer. And look at the lean that Colin Palmer, the Molecule driver, is putting into that kart on the entrance to the kink. Through goes Pierce, and now it will be Palmer as he comes through, holding on to 3rd. Can Bolton get a bit quicker? The next one, he's ragging that kart, doing all he can to go quicker, and still Davis rotates, but he is not showing on classification. Davis won't know that yet. Lowry will fancy her chances. Kinder with that big tube off the intake, remember, for these karts. That's the wet weather intake. 0 horsepower loss when they put it on, so they can run dry or wet with that on. As they all continue up towards Patrice's. Round they come. White flag is about to be shown. It is indeed. White flag to the leader of this race. Will follow him for his very last lap. The leader as he comes back past me. Hayden Nissen absolutely hammered this one. Scotty Pierce though will be pleased with 2nd to start with. Can he get more out of this kart? He is on the money normally with Hayden Nissen, so he's even got time for a wave as Scotty Pierce gives a big hand off the steering wheel. Colin Palmer Still holding on. He's got a different intake on that one. But Scotty Pierce will hang on to second as he goes super trees with a big wide slide. We'll go back to the leader of this race. Hayden Nissen goes through Howards for the last time. Comes through 11 and 12. Soon to get onto the sweeper. And your winner for SS Rumble. Heat number 1, Hayden Nissen. Second, it is going to be Scotty Pierce. Through comes the 48 of Scotty Pierce. He will get second. Oh, he's sliding over the line. Scotty gets himself second. It will be Colin Palmer, the molecule driver, gets himself a third. And I believe that's a milk bottle over the intake of the air. Somebody give him one of them tubes. They look fancy. Fourth, it was Ryan Bolton. He's an ultra-distance runner by day, a car driver on the weekends. And it was Davis who finished just in front of Lowry, but I don't think he'll be classified. So it will be Lowry gets 5th, Kinder will get 6th, and Kev Davis unclassified.